Hi there. So this morning, it's just past 8 AM, British summertime. It's about -2 and I'm in Glentanner, Aberdeenshire. And today I'm going to prove that Mount Keen is not Scotland's most boring Munro, as is often stated, especially when you tackle it from the north, from Glentanner. And I've got a bit less gear on than usual because I'm going to be getting a bit sweaty. We're taking the bike. It's about probably 12 miles on the bike with a bit of walking at the end. It's an 18-mile trip today, so I'm going to get going. Really looking forward to it. It's sunny, the blue skies, temperature summits are supposed to be below zero, but sunshine throughout the day, so hopefully be a cracking day. So I just need to get the bike off the landy, and no, that's not for show. You really cannot fit anything in a short wheelbase Land Rover. Let's hit the top. Come on in. Okay, approaching the halfway hut. That's taken about 20 minutes by bike. A nice little tea stop for you. Unfortunately, it's been closed due to COVID. Hopefully see it open soon. No more trees now. No wind, but we still can't see Mount Keen. Okay, I'm about 35 minutes in, and that's our first view of the summit. I think it's a fine looking hill. You can see the path, and I can probably push my bike a good bit up that path. You can actually push up to the summit if you've got a downhiller, but I normally push my bike up to the shoulder. The path's a little bit rough, but it's perfectly rideable on the way back down, and it saves a massive amount of time. So we'll see when we get there. Last time I went up there earlier this month, it was all covered in snow. So we'll see what kind of condition that path is in. Now there's generally three ways that folk would tackle Mount Keen, and this little sign illustrates them all. By far the roughest and toughest is from Ballater, and that comes down that hill there. It's great, crosses some wild country, and but there's a considerable descent and reascent involved. There's the way we've come up this morning from Glentanner through the nature reserve, which is my favourite. It's also the longest way, but really nice tracks. And there's the way that most folk take from Glen Esk in the south. So this track that I'm about to start climbing up continues over the shoulder of the mountain and down into Glen Esk. It's an old right of way called the Mount, and it is shorter climbing from Glen Esk, but not much. I think it's still a 12-mile round trip. Actually, 30 years ago, when I first had a mountain bike, I cycled most of the way to the top, but I can't vouch for the state of that track now coming from that side. But hey, this is my favourite. Another thing to watch is this: the final slopes up to this hill can be really treacherous with snow and hard ice in the winter. It's north facing, doesn't get any sun, so it's definitely axes and crampon territory if it's snowed over. It looks fine today though. A lot of climbers would ditch their bikes just about here in these ruins and then start walking. But I'm not sensible enough for that. Right. I think we'll push for a bit. Okay, that's the steep bit done. First steep bit. This is where the junction is. The path that goes off to the right is actually the right of way, the mount path that goes down to Glen Esk. And I'm taking the left hand path up the hill. Now, I normally ditch my bike here, but this looks actually quite smooth. It's the first time I've seen it with no snow on it for a long time, so I will persevere and try and aim to get to the end of the shoulder. Alright. That's a good place to down it and dump the bike. And we're a good bit up the hill now. So this footpath's been improved since the last time I was up here in the summer. I wouldn't want to take a bike down it, but some have. I said this was a footpath. It's a staircase to hell. But it's getting me up there quick. That's the top. It's about 1 hour and 55 from the car up here, so I'm quite pleased with that. I'm gonna find a quiet spot somewhere, set up my radio. CQ SOTA from Mount Keene. CQ SOTA, Mike 0 Echo Fox India Portable, Mike 0 Echo Fox India Portable, calling CQ SOTA, 2 meter SSB, standing by.
Golf Mike 3, Yankee Echo Whiskey, G Golf and Mike figure 3, Y Yankee E Echo W Whiskey, Golf Mike 3, Yankee Echo Whiskey, calling goodbye.
Golf Mike 3, Yankee Echo Whiskey, Mike 0 Echo Foxtrot India, Portable, would you like to QSY?
Roger, 550, 355,
355, copy, see you there. Right, okay, that's me back at the bike. And I'm going to attempt to ride cautiously down here. Puncture. However, I brought a spare tube, which is now on the bike. And maybe not try to jump the drains this time. sensible. Sensible people leaving bikes at the side of the track. Oh man, this is a pile of rubble. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was rough. First time I've done that on a on a hardtail bike. More sensible people. More sensible people ahead. Everyone's up on a bike today. Oh man. Right, hopefully I get back to the car without any further adventures. Bark in the trees. Well, that was an hour from the summit back to the car, which is amazing, and that included fixing a puncture. So what do you say, 50 minutes from top to bottom for 9 miles? Happy with that. Radio wise, bit of a mixed day. I was getting terrible feedback from stations about my audio, not so much the quality, but almost like there was a feedback on it. So I've been using that W3 EDP antenna, running it through a 9-to-1 un-un. I was going to switch over to the dipole, but forgot the BNC connector for the radio. Anyway, I went over to 2 meters after working 3 or 4 stations on 40 meters, and I had an amazing quality audio reports. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 stations in the log. 3 or 4 on SSB, but contact of the day has to be to M7DUM in the northeast of England, working me on 10 watts on FM on 145 475. So absolutely delighted with that. So it's only 12:30. Home for lunch. See you on the next one. Bye bye.